106.9 FM, Hidden Music.
I'm ready for forever. Everybody got to know we got history. Me and you, we got history. When I'm gone, you gon' miss me. I've been down for a long, long time. I can take it over.
3, 2, 1.
Go, 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 Uni Radio. Giving you non-stop supply of great music.
It's a rolling, not a stop. Watch, don't never stop.
I love Go Uni Radio.
106.9, the heartbeat of dialogue.
Waiting for your message on the wall.
Alright, good morning, and welcome to Good Morning Core City right here on 106.9 FM Going the Radio, the heartbeat of dialogue. And of course, it's a very beautiful Monday morning, the 9th of February 2026. And of course, it's the week of love, actually.
Yes, it is, guys.
Yeah, it's the week of Valentine. But then, before we start shooting down to the very thing about love, I'm so glad that I'm here in the studio. And of course, I'm in the studio with the pretty lady with the golden voice, Esther. How you doing this beautiful Monday morning?
Call me like this, I just feel like curtsying, but if I curtsy, they won't be able to see it. Anyways, I feel really good this morning. I'm fine. I mean, it's a fresh week, it's a new day, and yeah, I'm grateful for the gift of life, and also the opportunity to be sitting right here with my very amazing. I have to put the very there. Co-anchor for the show. Chike.
I feel fly.
Oh, you should feel fly.
How was the weekend? First of all, let's begin from that. How was the weekend? Hope you had a good time this weekend.
I had a good time. Someone made my day yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had fun yesterday.
I actually looking very pretty.
Thank
with
you.
The new hair.
It's giving natural afro, you know?
Yeah, Mommy Gio things.
Okay, I can take that too.
All right, welcome to Good Morning Core City right here on 106.9 FM Going the Radio. And of course, this is a place where you have to come relax and then show and see us help you navigate through through the day and help you attain whatever thing that you've actually written down or planned to attain this week. Remember, you can join us live on YouTube at Going the Radio 106.9 FM and on Facebook at 106.9 Going the Radio. And of course, you're going to see myself and the pretty lady with the golden voice, Esther, in the studio this beautiful Monday morning, helping you to navigate through the day. So right about now, Esther is going to tell us how we're going to feel today. And of course, that will take us to the weather reports. And we're going to go on a short break. And when we come back, we'll look through our top stories for today. And Esther is kicking. She's ready to tell us what we're supposed to feel today.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, because last week Esther told me personally, when she's telling everybody these things like this, I pick those things and then I internalize these and then I implement them.
Beautiful.
And my last week was awesome. I won't lie you, it was awesome. Jeez, I just feel like repeating the last week. But well, I'll repeat the last week this week, but I'll make it better.
Oh, that's good.
All right, Esther, tell us how we're supposed to feel this beautiful Monday morning.
All right, good morning, Cold City, and happy Monday, the 9th of February. I mean, a new week is here, and with it comes another chance to begin again. Whatever last week held, was it wins, lessons, or moments that didn't go as planned, today invites you to reset and move forward with clarity. Mondays don't always have to be heavy, okay? Some people hate Mondays so much because they feel like, oh, it's just another stressful week, the beginning of another stressful week. But Mondays, they don't have to feel heavy. I need you to take today one step at a time. Focus on what is right in front of you, not everything that needs to be done all at once. Progress is built on small, consistent efforts, okay? It's not just something you just do one time and then you're done with it. As you go about your day, remember that you are capable of more than you sometimes give yourself credit for. I need you to trust the process you're in. Trust the growth that you can't yet see, okay? Trust you're growing every single day.
Yeah.
Just that you may not be seeing it. Yeah, and we need you to know that progress is built, like I said earlier, is built in small, consistent efforts. Now, trust that God is at work. Okay, God is working behind the scenes, and He's doing so much that you can't see. So just trust Him, even in ordinary moments. I need you to be intentional with your time this week. Choose peace wherever you go. Speak kindly to others and yourself, of course. Okay, don't forget to pause and appreciate how far you've come. From all of us here, for both I and Chike, we're both wishing you strength for the task ahead, calm for your mind, and purpose in everything you do. I wish you a productive and intentional day.
Yeah, we wish you a productive and intentional day.
Yeah.
And Esther has said it all. Trust God, right?
Trust
and
God.
then put in the work. Yeah.
That's what you sing this morning.
All right, this is the Good Morning Code City, and of course we want to appreciate Esther. Actually, we appreciate Esther for that. Like, that is our everyday dose here. It has a way of putting us in the right frame of mind as we go about doing go about our activities for the day. All right, next is the weather report with Esther. Esther is going to tell us how the weather will look like. At least she will tell us whether today will be too hot,
rain or nothing like that.
rain. Like it drizzled yesterday. It was so fun, right?
Yeah, it was. All right, let me take a start with Lagos as usual. Now, Lagos starts this morning cloudy and humid, between 27 and 30 degrees. The air already feels heavy there, and by afternoon, temperatures rise to 32 degrees with thick cloud cover and isolated thunderstorms across the city. Tonight settles around 25 degrees, but indoor humidity will remain high after the rain. So it will do you a lot of good if you wear loose cotton clothes and, of course, keep moving with fans. It's going to be humid today. So when the air feels heavy, you know that if you're not in ventilated environment, it will actually feel worse. So that's the weather report for Lagos. And moving on to Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory. Abuja is beginning bright and dry this morning. It will warm quickly to around from 24 degrees to 31 degrees. The afternoon will be very hot in Abuja, peaking at 38 degrees with no cloud cover and intense sunshine. Evening temperatures stay above 30 degrees for a while before easing down to 22 degrees overnight. So if you're in Abuja, it will help you if you can hydrate properly, keep taking water consistently, and avoid staying under the sun. And in Kano wakes up cool and hazy between 18 and 27 degrees, with Hamatan dust reducing visibility. By afternoon, the heat sharpens to 37 degrees, dry and intense despite the heat. And after sunset, temperatures drop quickly, settling around 16 degrees overnight. So if you are in Kano, make sure you protect your nose, your throat, and your skin. Use a face mask if the dust feels heavy, and of course moisturize to prevent cracked skin. And then moving on to Ibadan, the Garden City. Okay, Ibadan starts the day humid around 25 to 29 degrees with early mist clearing slowly. By afternoon, temperatures will reach 34 degrees and thick clouds may grow quickly, leading to sudden thundery showers in parts of the city. So evening will cool slightly to 23 degrees, which will bring some relief. And in Port Harcourt opens the day cloudy and dawn between 24 and 28 degrees with occasional drizzle. By afternoon, the city heats up to 31 degrees with strong chances of thunderstorms and heavy rain. The rain continues into the evening with temperatures around 24 degrees and possible flooding in low areas. So if it might flood in Port Harcourt, it's going to rain in Port Harcourt. So if you're there, just make sure you move with an umbrella and wear appropriate clothing. And then finally here at home in Enugu. Enugu heats up fast this morning. It will climb from 24 to 32 degrees before noon. The afternoon peaks at 35 degrees with scattered clouds and a small chance of brief heat rain. So light showers may raise humidity instead of cooling the air. So the evening will stay warm around 23 degrees as heat lingers over the hills. So watch for signs of heat stress. Yes, the rain might bring heat rather than coolness. So make sure you stay hydrated, as we always say, moisturize, and of course take care of yourself. So that is your comprehensive weather report for today.
Yeah, emphasis and comprehensive. Thank you so much, Esther, for that. And that's okay. Yeah, this rain is just raining and it's bringing heat. I don't understand, but then I still like the rain. At least it reduces the dust.
Yes,
that's the most important thing. All right, this is still Good Morning, cause it's right here on 106.9 FM Going the Radio, and of course you can join us on YouTube at Going the Radio 106.9 FM and on Facebook at 106.9 Going the Radio.
Right.
And of course, when you go online, go there, watch myself and the pretty Esther with the golden voice, and do well to drop a comment if we want to see your thoughts. And remember, this is the Love Week, and our request cards are still up for sale. So come over to the studio, or you can actually make a request from wherever you are, and we will help you celebrate Saturday, which is 14th. And this week we're going to be running series on love, and we need to understand what love is so that we will not be misguided.
Yes. And I also want to challenge everyone listening right now. I'm sure you have one or two people or more that you love in your life, okay? So for those special people, every single day, during this love week, make sure you make them feel loved. Do, a kind gesture, right? Maybe do something nice, say something kind, okay? Buy gifts. It's a love week, guys.
Yeah,
so it's not bad if you start from Monday.
Yeah, like the kind of gifts Esther has actually been giving me. She's been showing me love all this while, and then Saturday are we going to formalize it.
Formalize? What are we formalizing?
Sharing of gifts now.
Yes, we will formalize it, of course, on Saturday.
Okay, Esther.
We're going to formalize it on Saturday. What was the reply?
We'll be here. People will be watching us now.
Of course. You guys should get ready for us on Saturday.
All right, Saturday, get ready and take advantage of this opportunity, and then shout out to your friend. Just come over and pick up our request card and send out these big shout out messages to your loved ones. All right, big thanks to Joe City ICT Solutions. We're gonna go on a short break right now, and we'll come back where we'll look through our top stories for today. Don't go anywhere, don't touch the dial, and still stick around. This is Good Morning Core City with Chike and Esther. We'll be right back.
Schools, institutions, ICT centers. Upgrade your learning environment with the professionals you can trust. Joe City ICT Solutions. At Joe City ICT Solutions, we mount and install computer systems of all types for nursery, primary and secondary schools, and for college of education, polytechnics and universities. Getting ready for JAMB CBT exams? Joe City ICT Solutions install and configures JAMB CBT softwares to international standards, giving students the confidence to succeed. Fast installation, reliable system, professional delivery. Visit Joe City ICT Solutions at number 2 John Anichuku Close, Mpokete Pocket Layout, Enugu State. Call or WhatsApp 070-8546-2130 or 0810-740-9064. Calls only 0815-392-4562. For more information, follow us at Professor Joe 10 at gmail.com. Joe City ICT Solutions, powering education through technology. Don't compromise quality. Choose Joe City ICT Solution today.
I no get time to check time. No time. Delay is dangerous. If you dey owe me, pay me now. Now. Because time na money. Yeah, time no dey wait for no one. Do well before they say farewell. If you do me well, I do you well. Now is the perfect time. You better join the moving train. Because time na money. Yeah, time no dey wait for no one. Do well. before them say farewell. Osiso, yekakulaki. Eme ngwangwa, eme arodachi. Bilia, kulia. I no get time to check time. No time. Delay is dangerous. If you dey owe me, pay me now. Because time na money. Time no dey wait for no one. Do well before them say farewell. To make a living every day, I'm always on the move. I know they look another man, I'm always on my lane. I don't go chinting, I race to go, you go. They know they stand for one place, see, they look masquerade. No time.
All right, so welcome back. That was So by Flavor Nabania. And of course, we are telling you, Ebunogi, my brother. Yes. It's So every single thing you're going to be doing, just know that you really don't have time. But you shouldn't be... You shouldn't be in a hurry, but you shouldn't be lazy.
You should always also remember that.
Yes.
Why yo.
And also So. Kaji Lofe Dioko. Confirm. No, Esther is Igbo, but I don't know. She's foreigner.
What do you mean by that?
You seldom can speak Igbo.
What did you say? What did you just say now? I just spoke Igbo now.
Please say the one.
Ask him now. Why yo Kana ratio Ofe Dioko. I did that well.
Now I ain't that. All right, welcome back to Good Morning Core City, and of course, guys. This is still myself, Chike, and Esther, the pretty lady with the golden voice, right here on the studio, trying to help you navigate through the beauty of Monday. Remember, you can join us live on YouTube at Going the Radio 106.9 FM, and on Facebook at 106.9 GOU, at 106.9 Going the Radio. And of course, you're going to see myself. And remember, you can always go out there and drop a message. And there's a reminder we need to tell you this week. And this week is Love Week. And our request cards is up for sale. Just come around, pick up one request card. And
not one. They can get more. They can get like 5 or 10.
You can pick 20, depending on how many people you want to send it out to. And then send out your love message. But right about now, let's go straight up into our top stories for today, Ashley.
All right, for the very first one this morning, Army probes alleged military protection of drug peddlers in Lagos. Okay. The 81 Division of the Nigerian Army said on Sunday that it would investigate allegations that some military officers were shielding drug peddlers in their Papa Igamu local council development area of Lagos State. The followed accusations by the chairman of the LCDA, Jimo Saliu, who alleged that some top military officers were protecting illicit drug peddlers in the area. In a statement on Sunday, Saliu claimed that a place known as Gidon Drama in the Marine Beach community of Apapa, which is not far from the Tego Army Barracks, served as a hub for illicit drug activities. Describing the area as a hideout for notorious criminals, the LCDA chairman said various criminal activities were being perpetrated there, including the sale of illicit drugs and stolen goods. Speaking at an event marking the 70th anniversary of the Corona School Trust Council at the St. Teresa Nursery Primary School, Marine Beach, Saliu urged the state government and well-meaning organizations to acquire the area for the construction of a secondary school. The security situation in the LCDA is so bad and porous that even here in Marine Beach, there is a place called Gidon Drama, which is a nightmare to our existence. The whole area has been troubled by these bad boys, and I have been working with the police to track them down. If you go there now, you'll find top military and police officers, making it difficult to arrest drug peddlers and other criminal elements operating in the area. What do you think about this, Chike?
That's quite unfortunate. Our security personnel finding themselves in such controversial position
this
where
is crazy.
you are being accused of protecting drug peddlers. But then it's something that it doesn't come new. It's not something that is new because we still see our we see military guys guarding civilians. We see them escorting civilians, and then.
But this is wrong on so many levels because it's supposed to offer us security.
It's wrong. It's not just offering security. It's not just only offering security. It's about the
abiding by the law.
Sanctity of the profession. It's by the professionalism that is expected of you. For crying out loud, what exactly are you doing in that enclave as a military guy, or even as a policeman, or even as a security personnel? You are supposed to be the conscience of the society.
Yes.
How do you fight crime when you hub not with criminals?
That's crazy. It's
unfortunate, actually. All right, still on our top stories for today, we have this next story coming from Kwara. Kwara killings, Olawepo Hashim demands UN probe. All right, the story has it that a presidential aspirant on the platform of the People's Democratic Party, Dr. Benga Olawepo Hashim, has called for an international investigation into the recent killings in Woro community, Kwara State, urging the United Nations Special Rapporteur on Human Rights to probe why intelligence warnings about the attack were allegedly ignored. In a statement made available to the Punch newspaper on Sunday, the former presidential candidate said condolences alone were no longer sufficient in the face of such large-scale violence. He condemned the killings, which he described as a grim illustration of Nigeria's worsening rural insecurity and the failure of state protection. Olawepo Hashim said the attack, which reportedly claimed nearly 200 lives, exposed deep flaws in the country's security architecture, particularly the inability of authorities to respond swiftly to distress calls from remote communities. I see.
This story is beyond horrible. It is tragic, and anytime I read or hear about killings of people, what I just remember or think about is the fact that behind every headline there's a grieving family. And these people, this call for this probe from the UN, for the UN to come in or to intervene, this is because people are desperate for justice. And if they don't find it here, they're going to do anything or look for it anywhere. And honestly, this is really sad. This is really tragic. And I just hope that the perpetrators of this crime will be brought to book.
The sad thing about some of this, the sad thing about this is it keeps happening.
It keeps happening.
Last week was actually this. Nobody is arrested, nothing is probed, no commission of inquiry is set up, nothing happens. It will just be condolences upon condolences upon condolences. And then the next moment we will still hear another mindless attack.
Honestly, I feel so bad. Is this atmosphere of just grief? And
the most described, okay,
oh my God.
Esther, you produced Dissect for Narrator last week, and then I saw your script. The point is, we actually normal as a people, because we found this as a normal thing. Like people die, it's normal that people die. So it doesn't happen. It didn't happen to me, so it's not my business. And that's a very terrible thing. We should start
our
asking
empathy
the right
is
questions.
gradually dying. It's dying now.
I don't even know what to say again. It's really saddening, actually.
Moving on to the next story this morning. Schools, markets open as IPOB ends Monday sit at home. Okay. The indigenous people of Biafra has announced the permanent cancellation of the Monday sit at home across the southeast, following a directive from its leader, Nnamdi Kanu, with effect from February 9th, 2026. The announcement was made by the group's spokesman, Ima Powerful, in a statement issued on Sunday, which said the order came directly from Kanu. The pro-Biafran group had declared the weekly sit-at-home in August 2021 to protect Kanu's rendition to Nigeria and subsequent incarceration, a move that often resulted in the shutdown of markets, schools, banks, and offices. Powerful said the new directive left no need, excuse, or justification for residents to remain indoors on Monday, stressing that economic and social activities must resume fully. The IPOB, under the supreme leadership of Oyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, hereby announces to the entire world that the Monday sit at home across the southeast is officially and permanently cancelled with effect from tomorrow, Monday, February 9th, 2026. This directive comes directly from Oyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself, who has once again staked everything on the line to ensure that our children return to school every Monday and that our people go about their lawful businesses without fear, intimidation, or molestation, the statement read. The group warned that any individual or group attempting to enforce it at home will be acting against Kanu's direct order. What do you think about this?
I know when when the feds declare sit at home every Monday, I understand it's just a way of adding pressure to the government. It's just a way of expressing how dissatisfied they are with the incarceration of Nnamdi Kanu, who is the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. But then I still say that the whole thing was counterproductive. You can't bring up policies. You can't bring up you can't start implementing things that will affect the economic well-being of the same people that you're fighting for. So it just doesn't make sense. And this is a welcome development for
Yes, there's a call for normalcy.
Of course. And then I believe that Nnamdi Kanu, hearing him and then seeing his cause, I know that every single thing he has actually been doing. Yes, of course, he is leader of a proscribed group and he's in incarceration because the state, he's a political prisoner. The state has incarcerated him, but I know that he wants the Southeast to thrive, because we can't be talking about a situation where we can't even organize ourselves. But at the end of the day, I still commend IPOB. It's good they come out to say this, because it's counterproductive. How can we be sitting at home on Monday of all days? Monday. You just sit down for house. No, it doesn't make sense. I was listening to the reactions to this particular news story. People are actually very comfortable with the Monday.
Yeah, we don't want to go back to
now. We become so comfortable with it now, because who wants to work? No, true. See, if you put up an opportunity where every month, every day, this is what we're going to be giving to you, so you don't really have to work.
Yeah,
the vast majority of people want to work, including me and you.
Honestly, I used to say that Mondays were my favorite part of the weekend. It was not part of the weekend for me.
For a region that really wants to make progress, geez,
we can't continue like that.
How do we compete nationally and then globally?
Right.
Yeah, we're industrious people, but that doesn't mean that we should be sitting down on Monday.
Yeah.
But that's a welcome development from IPOB. All right, still on our top stories for today. We have 2 killed as trucks collide on Abeokuta Expressway. All right, the story has it that 2 people, an adult male and female, have died following a collision between 2 trucks at the Alamutu section of the Abeokuta Ibura Expressway in Ogun State. The Ogun State Traffic Compliance and Enforcement Agency spokesperson Babatunde Akimbi told Punch Metro on Sunday that the accident occurred on Saturday. According to an eyewitness, one of the trucks ran into a pothole, causing it to collide head-on with another oncoming vehicle. The combination of the impact and the speed of the trucks reportedly led to the fatalities. Akimbi identified the vehicles involved as a white unregistered Volvo truck and an unregistered Capstar mini truck. Both trucks were speeding, but the Capstar truck ran into a pothole, lost control, and collided head-on with the other truck, he added. He added 4 persons, 3 males and 1 male were involved. 2 people died while the others escaped uninjured. The presumed dead victims were removed from the Capstar truck by their families for burial according to Islamic rites.
This is sad. Another sad news this morning. I'm trying to get rid of this heaviness in my chest, and then we've got another sad story. This is sad. That's why we still need to be careful on our roads.
Yeah, of course. That's why you don't overspeed. Geez, the way people speed on roads, I don't know. Sometimes I wonder where people run to. That's why if you are speeding like that, I'll just clear for you. But they go.
Just be going. Now you know where they go.
They go. Go carry.
No, we stop being careless. Just you see the kind of fatality this had led to. 2 lives.
It's avoidable. Most accidents are avoidable.
Yeah.
In fact, 99% of road accidents are avoidable. If only some drivers can actually apply decorum in driving. What's the point in speeding? What, for crying out loud? Sometimes I wonder why you're driving one, two.
Unless you have an emergency.
Even if you have an emergency, for crying out loud, there are ways you can manage it. Jeez, why driving? Right. I've seen a driver drive 120 on the road. 120.
No.
Come on.
Moving on to the next story. Cambridge University transfers ownership of 116 Benin artifacts to Nigeria. The University of Cambridge has announced the transfer of legal ownership of 116 Benin artifacts held at its Museum of Archaeology and Anthropology to Nigeria's National Commission for Museums and Monuments, operating under a management agreement with the Benin Royal Palace. The decision follows a formal request submitted by the NCMM in January 2022 for the return of the artifacts taken by British forces during the sacking of Benin City in 1897. Cambridge University's council endorsed the claim, after which authorization was granted by the UK Charity Commission. While legal ownership has now been transferred, the physical return of most of the artifacts will be arranged in due course. A small number of the objects will remain on loan and on public display at the Museum of Archaeology and Anthropology to support teaching, research, and public access. The move aligns with similar restitution commitments made in recent years by museums in the United Kingdom, the United States, and across Europe. What do you think about this, Chike?
That's a nice thing because
It's nice. Wow.
centuries ago when the British sacked, when they were invading, when the invading army were just invading kingdoms across Africa.
Yeah.
They were actually, after every
Taking
invasion,
with them or
they will take all the spoils of war and then they will take it to their own country. But it's nice, like it will engender relative cohesion, good bilateral relationship between Nigeria and UK, and it's still good for the culture.
Of course, this is like a restoration. We are happy. Nigerians are proud and happy that our artifacts are coming back because Nigerians, in normal Nigeria, be like, these people, they stole our, that's what they used to encourage Yahoo Yahoo. They came in, they took our this, they took our that.
Those, one funny thing about these fraudsters is when they make the argument, I just look at them as stupid people. Actually, they are stupid people because at the end of the day, how much are you even stealing from them?
Okay.
And people are stealing are just vulnerable people in UK. You're actually even targeting the real people you have to target. So it's just stupidity. But then it's good that the UK government is doing this, and it's good for Nigeria. It's good for our own heritage, for our own culture, if we preserve it well.
Yes.
So that, and then let people not steal it and sell it. Back
That is the thing, though. Nigerians, 116, they're back. Okay, let's go get some and sell them. But then it's a welcome development. That's
good. It is. All right. Thank you so much, Esther, for compiling the top stories for today.
As always,
it's awesome.
It's my pleasure.
Yeah,
my pleasure.
Of course. All right, just good morning, Core City. Thank you so much for joining us. Right about now, we're gonna be wrapping it up. Yeah, of course, we're wrapping it up early today. Earlier. Yeah, because of some engagements. But we'll promise you when we come back tomorrow, we're coming back hot.
Yes,
hotter. And then we're gonna be hot. And Esther's gonna be the hottest.
Okay, I cannot agree to that because I'm not sure how tomorrow will be like. But then. No, let's be optimistic. What am I even saying? I'm coming back hotter.
Sharp! That's the most important thing. Yeah, that's very essential to hear. All right, time check is 4 minutes past the hour of 8. We're going to be giving you good tunes. And of course, we're going to be ending the stream. And about 8:30, Sports Cafe will be coming your way. But one thing I want to tell you today that we love you. We are missing you, but we will see you tomorrow.
Of course.
So go out there, internalize what Esther has said already.
Oh my God, have a productive day.
Incredibly productive.
Yes,
when Esther speaks to you like this, you guys need to start paying close attention because she loves you. No, the other day Esther was just telling me how much the level of passion she has in seeing our listeners one day telling us because of what I hear from you every morning.
That will make me feel so fulfilled.
Accomplish this.
But I will be so fulfilled if I ever hear that.
Yeah, let me be the first one to testify. Because I accomplished a lot last week.
Okay.
And it's because of Esther's motivation every morning. Because when I was accomplishing this, don't ask me what I accomplished. But I will tell you